Hey everybody, I visited Reelfoot Lake State Park in Tennessee. Here's the map. Here's the CAD map. We are at the Blue Bank area. And I'll show you the lake in a little bit. First, we'll talk about it. Learn a little history here. It says Blue Bank, the beginning of Reelfoot Lake State Park. Created by earthquakes during the winter of 1811 to 1812, shrouded in controversy in the early 1900s that led to state acquisition in 1914. Reelfoot Lake State Park's lake, like its name put, Reelfoot Lake has had an interesting history. Before you lies the area known as Blue Bank and the beginning of Reelfoot Lake State Park. Blue Bank, so named because of the bluish clay found along the shoreline, was a public gathering place at Reelfoot Lake prior to acquisition by the state. In the early 1900s, there was a little thought about the development of state park systems in the United States. However, in 1919, state geologist Wilbur Nelson, in his annual administrative report to the governor and the people of Tennessee, said there should be sections of the state set aside for a full development of nature in her pristine conditions, wild tracts which man had not altered. Nelson felt that such areas should be dedicated to the generations yet to come as state parks. Nelson further stated that Tennessee was fortunate in already having 3 large tracts of land in public ownership, which could serve as a nucleus for a state park system. Reelfoot Lake was one of those 3 state-owned tracts. No action was taken by the state of Tennessee on Nelson's proposal. This is a cool little building, by the way. In 1934, some parts of Reelfoot Lake were partially developed through the Division of Forestry. In 1936, the Blue Bank dry use area was constructed through labor from the Civilian Service Corps. The small building to your left and the round picnic shelter ahead on the right were constructed by the Civilian Service Corps. Federal government abandoned its work at Reelfoot Lake in 1939. World War II was beginning. That's the thing. And that's the picnic. And there's a little park thing that they're talking about. In 1956, land was transferred from the Game and Fish Commission, the predecessor to the TWRA, to the Department of Conservation Division of State Parks. Reelfoot Lake State Park had entered the Tennessee State Park system. Reelfoot Lake State Park now consists of 10 different areas scattered along the lake shoreline. Reelfoot Lake State Park started here at Blue Bank in 1956, but just think what might have been if the governor had acted on Wilbur Nelson's proposal in 1919. Reelfoot Lake State Park could have been the first Tennessee state park. That would have been 18 years before the passing of legislation creating the Tennessee State Park System, and 37 years before Reelfoot Lake State Park actual entrance into Tennessee State Park System. So let's go look at the lake. See, here's the public fishing pier. So we'll use this to look at some of the lake. The pads. Hi, y'all. Let me get in there. You don't want in there, you know? What'd you do? See the fish? Oh, the water gets in. There's people fishing. See, there's the lake. As always, remember God is good. All the time. All the time, God is good. Keep on gaming. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I hope you enjoyed God's beautiful creation of nature today and information about Reelfoot Lake. Have a great, wonderful day. Later.